The world did not end with a roar. It ended the way a candle gutters when a door opens. Sudden, soft, and terrifying in its quiet. Stone towers shivered. The river circling Velthar burst its banks and ran backwards, as if yanked by some invisible hand. Torches died without wind. Birds paused mid-flight and seemed to remember a much older stillness. Then the noise returned all at once. Horns blared, hooves hammered, and somewhere deep beneath the city, a long, grinding groan rolled through the bedrock like thunder lying down. I stood on the citadel's highest terrace with ash grit between my teeth and resin smoke in my hair. The armor that had once shone like hammered dawn was cracked and spidered, black lines licking across the plates where lightning had kissed me. I tasted iron. The sky wore a veil. 13 points of fire stitched a circle above the city, holding noon in a dark fist. They fell out of that ring like comets. My disciples, landing around me in a slow, deliberate constellation. The ring closed. The city below understood too late and began to scream. I loosened my hand on the sword I did not want to draw. The weapon sat plain at my hip, as familiar as a prayer said under one's breath. I had cut bread with it as often as I had cut chains. I liked that about it. I liked knowing a blade could serve the living. Seren Valis stepped forward from the 13. Bare feet kissed stone. Light clung to her like a shawl. Even now, some untidy pride flared in me, pride in how sure she had grown in her body, how easily she carried power. I could still see the hungry, brittle girl I had found in a market years ago, a stolen apple in her palm, a bruise fading yellow on her cheek. I had watched anger polish into grace. I had helped. "Master," she said. The word fell and rang on the stone. "Seren," I answered. Auric, broad, bearded, jaw trembling, lifted his spear. A scar over his left eye tugged when he frowned. I had stitched that wound myself. "We warned you," Auric said. "Stand down." "You asked me to abandon the oath," I said. "I refused." Myris, ever quick to speak first, shot back. "Your oath is a cage. You free beasts, you free people. You keep balance like a saint's bowl and look at the world." "I am looking," I said. Far to the east, a black wall of cloud walked on legs of lightning. The river below decided to pour in a new direction. The 13 flames above pulsed as if breathing. I blinked ash from my eyes and tasted grief. Seren tilted her head. Her hair fell in a dark spill over one shoulder. Her mouth, the same shape it had been the day she laughed at a joke I cannot now remember. But her eyes, clear, careful, and far away. "You taught us there is a voice in everything," she said. "How to listen without judging. How to speak so a weight shifts without breaking the back that bears it." "I did," I said softly. "You taught us kindness," she said, and for a heartbeat, hope rose like a skylark. "And your kindness is killing us." I opened my mouth, closed it again. The ring of fire above pinched tighter. The stone under my boots hummed like a bowstring drawn to the ear. "We learned a truer lesson," Seren said. "Power does not ask. It takes. Mercy fattens the world into clumsiness. When it grows too heavy, it rolls and crushes the very hands that held it." "Seren," I said. I did not step toward her. A teacher does not argue with a blade pressing his ribs. He shows where the door is and stands with it open. "You are angry, I can bear that, but you cannot join those who want the world unmade." "We did not join them," she said. "We made them join us." Between the 13, a darkness bloomed, the kind that erases a word at the moment it is spoken. I felt a small thought slide out of my mind and vanish. The memory of a market in a southern city, a crust of bread dipped in soup and pressed into a small hand, the smell of oranges. I remembered that something was missing and could not remember what it was. "Architects," I said. The name tasted wrong, flat and blank. "You deal with the world winced. Even the syllables refused themselves. Seren's smile held tired truth. "Better the old stories sleep," she said. "Better we start clean." Anger rose, clean as a struck bell, warm as bread. I held it, asked it for its news. It told me this was not a debate. It told me this was a blade. "Do what you came to do," I said. 13 breaths. The ring of lights above burned whiter, then drew in until the sky looked webbed with black. I drew my sword, not to murder, not to frighten, only to keep a promise to myself that I would meet any thief of the living with bare steel. The blade whispered out like old linen unfolded. I set my feet. No grand words. My years had already said what mattered.